Okay, welcome everyone. I'm going to get right into the stock market charts. We're going to go through kind of what's showing up this morning. A lot of things happening, so there's a lot to take. There's a lot of opportunity, I think, that's present in the market. So I'm going to point that out, and we'll get into maybe some individual trade ideas and wrap up. Guys, if you're new, drop me a comment. Let me know what stocks or charts you want me to look at. If you kind of have been following along for a while and you've got a stock you want me to look at, leave it in the comments below. I do kind of scan those throughout the day and look for interesting setups. So take a look at, drop something in there. And then, guys, if you're interested in learning this as a skill set and you haven't taken my stock market technical analysis course, I put that together a couple years ago at the request of my subscribers. I'm going to go through all the detailed concepts of the technical analysis strategy and style that I teach. Link in the description below for that. It's not free, but I priced it affordable. I'm going to keep it affordable. I want people to be able to access this information if they're interested in learning this as a skill set and not just following along YouTube videos. If you follow along YouTube, I do point out some trade ideas on these free videos, but the thing is that one, the course is going to help you spot your own trade ideas, and then also it's going to come together a lot quicker for you as well. When you're looking, using these videos and the knowledge I teach in the course should come together a lot quicker, save you lots of time. This information is the stuff that took me years to learn, and at the end of the day has saved me a lot of time, and my trades end up working out a lot more often because of this information. So if you're interested, link in the description below. Finally, if you haven't joined the private member group, join up. If you're interested, again, it's $3.50 a month, or it's about $5 a month. It's not much, but I do point out individual kind of market thoughts and trade ideas in that private group, and just give you a little bit more than what I do on the free channel. Also, we do Saturday live streams where you can bring any charts, and I go through all the members' charts on those Saturday live streams. Okay, so join up. There should be a link in the description below on that, or if you, there should be a join button kind of near the subscribe button. iPhone seems to block that though, so check the description below of the video and you should see the link. Okay, triple Qs. I'm going to point out what I'm seeing. Now, I've already pointed some of this out to the members, so you guys will be a little behind, but at the end of the day, I want to get this information to everyone who's interested. Okay, so here's what I'm looking at. NASDAQ futures, you got to go down to the hourly to really see it. Okay, recognize this. We are in a bear market. We are in a bear trend. That has not changed. I don't think we're finished with the bear market, but I could see a rally here, and the charts are telling me that there's likely going to be one. So on the NASDAQ futures, bullish falling wedge. Okay, see this wedge right there? We're kind of bouncing within the wedge. Bullish falling wedge. All right, that's a bullish chart pattern. Bullish divergence on the momentum. Both momentum indicators have bullish divergence, and we're starting to kind of break out. It's just not that impulsive yet, but you can see here as I zoom in, the first hour of the day starting to break out. We need to see some more impulsiveness come into the market. If we get it today, that's going to be the buy signal. So keep an eye out on that. What's holding that up right now is the ES, the SPY futures. You'll see here, bullish falling wedge, all right? Bullish divergence on the momentum indicators, and we need to see impulsive buying and an impulsive breakout. Now, as I zoom in, you can see starting to break out, all right, on this hourly candle. This hour is not closed yet, though, so no buy signal quite yet, but if we see the buying kind of come in, and you'll know what it feels like. It'll be pretty impulsive. It'll be a strong bid. That means buyers are stepping in. If we see that, then that will be your buy signal on the futures there, and that should trigger the buys on the ETFs as well. So here's the triple Qs. Triple Qs. What I got on this one is we had this bullish falling wedge. We kind of broke out, and we've been back testing right down here. Okay, we're not really moving lower, but we're not moving up. And if those futures break out, I think that's going to trigger the next move up in the triple Qs. This price action on the hourly chart down here, as we've kind of been grinding around here, we've now set up bullish divergence on both momentum indicators on the hourly chart. So we never had that before. We now have that. We have bullish divergence on the hourly chart. So again, I'm looking for that impulsive breakout. Probably with triple Q's going to come in the form of a gap up, I guess, but we'll see. Okay, so that's kind of what I'm looking for on the charts. The features are going to be my guide for right now. SPY, same kind of look. You can see here, and I pointed this out yesterday, but you can see on the hourly chart, we recently, yesterday, dipped down and made a new low right here, and it's a divergent low. So there's your bullish divergence on the momentum indicators, and we've got a new low in price. So it's a bullish setup. I mean, it just is. And if we get the buy signal or the impulsive buying, the impulsive breakouts, then we could see a decent rally. SPY, my target's about 410.61 for right now. And then Q's, my Q's target is about 308.50, maybe up to 313.50. Okay, that was kind of key support, which should be key resistance. Okay, maybe up there, but kind of two targets right now, 308.50 and 313.50. Okay, so that's all I've got on those. Let's take a look at gold, because I think gold and the miners are getting set up. I've been kind of waiting for those to firm up. I'm starting to see signs that they're looking better to me. So we'll start off here with gold bullion. You can see recently we did make a new low right here, just barely kind of dipped down, or an equal low as before. That low, although pretty slight, is a bullish divergent low. So you'll see here on the hourly, slight bullish divergence there, and then and that's on the RSI, and then on the PPO, pretty clean bullish divergence there. So we have bullish divergence. If I scan out on gold, we have this potential. I've got a couple trend lines, but we did have this downtrend line to watch here, and to me it looks like it was a breakout in this back test. Okay, I talked about that for a while, thinking we were going to probably come in for a back test, and so it is objective, I believe, to probably step in with a long here, at least in my opinion. If I go to the gold futures, kind of same look. Here's the gold futures GC. We have this downward channel here. We got a breakout and then a couple back tests. Back test 1, back test 2. And it is objective to buy at support. You know, it doesn't mean you have to, but this also has bullish divergence as well. So you'll see here, if I can get my line on it, there's some bullish divergence, and then the PPO has it as well. So, no, actually, sorry, I take that back. Not quite bullish divergence on there. We did make a new low, so I take that back on the divergence. Let me get rid of that one. Just a back test. So, you know, a little more work. You don't have to have divergence to get a rally. I mean, we got the breakout, and we're getting back test. So looks bullish, looks like an objective area. You know, I'm not loading up. I might start nibbling on some of these. And the miners, GDX, same kind of look. You've got this bullish falling wedge. We got a breakout, and there's a back test, kind of a perfect back test. Now, the other day I said it was objective to go long right there on that back test, and that's why I had that little arrow drawn. If you went long on that back test, you're profitable by, you know, roughly 4% already, and it continues to look like that was an objective area to go long. The miners have always looked a little more bullish than the metal. Bullish divergence has existed. So this low right here was a divergent low, and a divergent low into key support. So it was very objective to go long there. The miners, the target right now is about 28.90 or so. And so far, so good. Looks good to me. So these miners continue to are starting to look better, you know, especially with today's price action. The other thing that's making me kind of think the miners could rally more is oil. So oil, you'll see here on, now the day's not closed yet, but here on oil, we've got the key support about 85. You can see here on the oil futures, this was kind of key resistance, little reaction right in here, and then it was support right in here. And we're kind of breaking down today with this breakdown candle. So if we can close below there and you know, ideally sell off into the close, then that means oil is likely going to head a little lower. And if oil heads lower, that's a key cost for a lot of these miners. So cheaper oil should translate, at least in the trader's mind, and Wall Street should pick up on it, that the cost for these miners is coming down, and they should rally then. Okay, so I'm going to keep the video short. Guys, check out the course if you're interested. I'm just going to do a quick scan back. You can see here the NASDAQ futures starting to get those hourly closes above that resistance level on NQ, and then ES, look at that, starting to break out, guys. So that's a buy signal in my book. I'm going to start adding to some long positions and see if we can't get this thing to actually start to work out. Again, there's no guarantees that it's going to work out. We are in a bear market, so I am just looking for a bear market rally. But these rallies can be very profitable. So just trade it responsibly, keep your position sizes, in a responsible manner. You don't want to just completely load the boat on a single trade and then, it be wrong. So that's all I got, guys. Drop me a thumbs up on your way out, and I'll catch